My name is Sofia MATTSSON and I train for Sweden wrestling. I'm a world champion 2009 and 3-time European champion.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about the Super 8 campaign and how you think it might impact the future development of women's wrestling.
I think the Super 8 campaign is really awesome. The slogan is lead the change, be the change, because things are changing in wrestling and it's getting better and better for us women, but at the same time we need to do something and not just waiting for it to change.
And what are some things you think that wrestling can do to change?
I think that wrestling for women, we are kind of new, so the first professional athletes have just retired. So it would be a great step if we could just keep them as role models into wrestling and to have them maybe as coaches, leaders, or on boards and that kind of stuff.
So having a larger, development role. Tell us a little bit about sort of how you see wrestling growing at the participation level, or like at the youth participation, whether it's in Sweden or worldwide. Any kind of thing you know about it?
When I started wrestling, I was about 6 years old, and I often got the question like, "What do you do?" I said, "I wrestle," and then it's like, "Oh, do you? But you're such a small girl." But now people start to understand that wrestling is for everyone. You can be tall, you can be short, or you can be a girl. So now when people ask you and I say you're a wrestler, it's much easier. They're like, "Aha, yeah, wrestling. We know wrestling." So you can tell there's been a difference.
And you kind of give me like 3 things you think that maybe you've seen, done, experienced, either emotionally, physically, travel, whatever. Just 3 certain things that you think occurred for you because you wrestled that maybe wouldn't have happened if you hadn't chose a career in wrestling.
I think that you get a new kind of view, like you get to see the world and you understand it better, and you get more confident, like nothing is as tough as going the mat all by yourself and wrestle all alone in front of all these people. You need to really believe in yourself, and if you don't before you start, well, then you need to start do that. So yeah, you get big confident and you get to see the world and spend time with all these great people.
So other people have also mentioned that it's the relationships that matter the most to them. Can you tell us a little bit about what some of the important relationships you've created or how they're important to you?
For me, the people of the national team has always been really important. I grew up with a couple of the girls that I train with right now, and they become like my second family. That's the main reason why I go to practice, because to see them and to have a good time and to see the world.
And you mentioned family, right? So there's other wrestling Mattssons?
Yeah, and besides me, I have 2 more sisters, and we have all been wrestling, but now there's me and my big sister, and we are both there on the mat and can do some sparring, and there's always competition, so that's
always
great
friendly?
for me.
Is it always friendly competition?
And when we were younger, it could be pretty tough sometimes, but now we can take advantage of each other. So, and we're not in the same weight class, so I think that's pretty good.